It was a quiet night at the medical college dormitory. Most students had gone home for the weekend, and the building stood almost empty. A single desk lamp lit the cramped room of Daniel, a tired med student flipping through his anatomy notes. Outside the window, only the void of night. Inside, silence, broken only by the ticking of a clock and the occasional rustle of pages. Suddenly, he froze. There it was again. Heavy, deliberate footsteps above his head. That made no sense. His room was on the 5th floor. The 6th had been sealed off years ago after a fire. No one was supposed to be up there. Heart pounding, Daniel grabbed his phone and flashlight. He crept into the hallway and climbed the old staircase. The metal railings were cold, the walls flaking with peeling paint. The higher he went, the heavier the air became. At the top, he pushed open the rusted door to the 6th floor. It was unlocked. The hallway stretched endlessly, bathed in the flickering beam of his flashlight. The walls were cracked, the doors slightly ajar, revealing only darkness beyond. A muffled cry. His heart pounded in his chest. He stepped closer to the door where the sound had come from, then froze in fear. But he gathered his courage and threw the door open. Inside, a girl sat tied to a chair, duct tape over her mouth, her eyes wide with terror. Her wrists were bruised, and she trembled as he whispered, "It's okay. I'm getting you out." He started untying her, but the sound of a slow floorboard creaking made him stop. Someone was behind the door. The door burst open. A tall figure stepped into the light. A man holding a scalpel, his face hidden in shadow. Daniel didn't think. He grabbed the nearest chair and hurled it at the figure, buying a few precious seconds to grab the girl's hand and run. They bolted into the corridor, the man's footsteps echoing behind them. He didn't run. He didn't need to. His presence crept behind them like death itself. The emergency exit appeared, but thick chains sealed it shut, locked tight. Daniel cursed, frantically searching for another way. The man was close now, too close. Daniel turned, shielding the girl. There was nowhere left to run. The struggle was desperate. Daniel dodged the scalpel, but caught a deep gash on his arm. Gritting his teeth, he tackled the attacker to the floor. Then, a sharp sound, a dull thud. The girl stood above them, an extinguisher in her hands. The man collapsed, unconscious. The light finally revealed his face. Professor Wright, their anatomy professor. Sirens filled the air as police stormed the building. Flashing lights lit up the front steps. The professor was arrested, barely breathing. Later, the news spread like wildfire. He had been kidnapping students for years, covering his tracks, using the sealed floor as a prison. No one ever suspected. 6 months passed. Life returned to normal, until Daniel received a letter. No sender, no return address. Just 4 words, written in blood-red ink. "I will come back."